Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video I just want to share with you a bunch of announcements for things coming up. When I said the video the other day, Happy New Year to everybody on the scriptural calendar, I didn't know full 411 on some of this stuff coming up. Now I do. Just want to share this with you. On the 6th month, from the 1st through the 4th, the North Alabama Homestead Conference will be going on. That's hosted by Yaw's Homestead and Warrior Farm, and I will be there on the 3rd. Forgive me, I got that on a separate paper. Be there on the 3rd from 9 to 10 that morning, speaking about solar. It'll be a hands-on class. Okay, forgive me, I've got so many papers, man. I just want to make all these notes so I don't forget it. So 9 to 10, 11:30 to 12:30, and 2:45 to 3:45. If you go to the event and you come to any of my classes, they're totally free. There's no charge. I won't be charging anybody to come to it. I'm going to have 2 different setups on solar. It'll be very simple, how to do a 12-volt system from start to finish. You can apply the same methodology to a 24-volt system. We'll have solar panel, charge controller, fusing for that, cabling. You'll have tools there. I mean, everything's going to be laid out nice and neat. And then you'll have batteries. So, and then of course we'll go over the inverter stuff then. I'm going to really focus charging system first, because the inverter, man, it's plug and play, turn the button on. You know, it's pretty cut and dry when it gets the inverter. So I'm going to try to have 2 different setups. People can come up. We'll probably do this in groups of 10, 15 people around the table. And I'll go back and forth between each table. Nikki will be helping out too, and I may have a couple other folks with me, and so that way everybody gets their hands on. And there'll be 3 different sessions that day. All the info I'm going over, all these events and stuff, will be video description below, so by all means visit them. And it's going to be going on 4 days. I'll only be there on the 3rd though. Okay, so if you're wanting any of the solar stuff, I'll see you on the 3rd. Hope it's going to be a really great event. I think this is the 3rd time they're doing it. It's the first time I've ever been invited to it, so super excited to go. And now you can check that info out at yawshomestead.com. It's in video description below. Okay, next up is we've got Charles, brother in faith, and he has got a event page for nuclear training. It's something that's hosted, I think, that's beneficial to help people, especially with the state of affairs that's going on in the world today. You know, anybody that follows scripture knows Isaiah talks about Damascus being a ruinous heap. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 talks about what's going on in the Middle East. Later it says that it would be the beginning of sorrows when you see these things take place. Well, woe to you, Babylon, Asia, woe to you, Egypt, Damascus. Okay, so pretty much all you got to do is whenever you see those being a ruinous heap here coming up, you know, it's game on. Look for the trumpet to start shortly thereafter, I imagine, based on what I read in scripture. Okay, so just some information on that. Lastly, I'm finally going to do it. I know some people have asked. I really just didn't have the understanding of how to do it. I've kind of sat down and started the process of learning how to do this right, and so I'm going to do it now, and I'm looking forward to this each week. Is YouTube Live. I'm going to be doing it each week on preparation day before Sabbath. So that's on the Creator's calendar, not on the Roman calendar that everybody goes off of. Okay, so you say, well, how in the world am I going to keep up with the YouTube Live you're going to do, because I don't know how to keep up the scriptural calendar? If you want to download the World's Last Chance calendar app, it's in the video description below. The day before the blue block that's Sabbath, well, that's when you can look for me on a YouTube Live event that evening at, I'm going to do it each night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on preparation day, always before Sabbath. We'll chat it up. The first one, some things I'm going to discuss. This is, so the first one, so that, you know, nobody misses it, it's going to be April 24th at 7 o'clock that evening. I'm going to go live and talk with everybody. I'm gonna try my best to keep up. I'm gonna have the laptop plus the phone running, so I can keep up with your comments and stuff like that. I really want to engage the subscriber base this year. You know, this channel, to me, it's not about making money. I actually spoke with my wife today. I think, guys, I may possibly demonetize the channel too. Yeah, oh, I know that's sharp. But I've like went at it with YouTube multiple times. I'm like, I do not want these advertisements on the channel. I don't care that people advertise buy a car or buy a cell phone or, you know, and stuff like that. That gives me a little bit of money to put toward tiny house and little projects. It's got so many things to show y'all this year. But I have an issue with some of the things I've seen, and then some of you have told me about, hey, I seen this advertisement on YouTube. I'm telling you, that garbage keeps going on. One day you're going to click on my YouTube and it's going to be really fun to watch, because there's not going to be any ads on anything whatsoever, because I just can't stand that. Okay, I'm more about what's right than about making a dollar. I can make money out here hanging solar panels. I can make way more money than YouTube could ever throw my way, and I ain't saying that to brag. I'm just making a point. It's not about the money. All right, so YouTube live event each week, April 24th, 7 o'clock Eastern time. See me there. Some things I want to discuss with y'all is I want to, first off, even before this event, because if you don't make it there, I want to say thank you to a lot of you. I know that I've had some videos lately come up that weren't my videos, that were people making videos bashing me about the flat earth. There's my response to those people today. I'm not ashamed of what I believe. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that out of all the things that I believe because of religious reasons, I did not come to the flat earth through Scripture. I just want to make sure that that is all baseline laid out there. I came through it through looking at the scientific pseudo garbage that's out there. I took everything that they said. I seen that it didn't match up. And here I am. I'm sorry, I got to quit moving my hands so much anymore, because I seen somebody said, don't trust a man that moves his hands too much. Okay, so sorry, I just got to control all that energy. But yeah, I did. And now eventually I sit down and looked at the Scripture, and I seen, oh, there's that. And I'm going to do a video coming up. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be like probably 80, 90. I might even have 100 or more verses on Scripture. We're just going to mow it down. I mean, it's got boom, 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 apocryphal writings, scriptural writings. And it's like, I can't find this in Scripture. Well, now you'll be without. And lastly, before I let you guys go, and I'm sorry if this video runs too long, is I'm doing a documentary. Pray for me. Because that I'm actually taking people, and I'm thinking the name of it's going to be like The Lie of the Globe, a documentary of the truth about flat earth or something about like that. And it's going to actually let people see the globe and the scriptural flat earth under a firmament dome. And it's going to take you from ancient times, what was taught and shown in ancient times, all the way up through, you know, like here's the flat earth map in the 1800s, yet we've got heliocentricalism being taught, and how that, you know, omega-ted into the church, and then it becomes scientific teaching, and then, you know, here we are in the 20th century, and people's getting up in the sky, and just lay all the facts out, you know, from Admiral Byrd going to Antarctica and seeing the firmament dome, and then trying to nuke the sky with Operation Fishbowl, and just all this stuff, the big cover-up. And then I think it's going to be really great, because in the way that it's going to be presented, it's going to be very secular, very science-driven, but there's going to be that underlying tone of Scripture there that's always there. You know, it's just, you can't erase the fact that this is all scriptural. So the way that it's going to be presented, I'm hoping that it wakes a lot of secular people up, because I've noticed that all these secular people that's coming to the flat earth, the next thing you do is go to Scripture. I talk to you people all the time. I love you people. You people are going to be the ones inheriting the kingdom, not just because of flat earth, but it's because that I see the change in heart, when a lot of these people sitting on church pew probably ain't never going to see it. Just saying. And it's because of hardness of heart, not being obedient to the Most High, and living in the living Word. So anyway, guys, that's all the 411 I got on my mind today. I'm looking forward to this YouTube live thing. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, whether you love me, hate me, I really enjoy talking to people. Tonight, I'm enjoying Passover with a whole pile of people that I've met through YouTube and Facebook and over time. And we're starting to get together a heavy duty in fellowship, and it is just, I think this year's going to be an outstanding positive year, even with all the stuff going on in the world. So I love y'all. Have a happy Passover tonight. If you do it by First Visible Crescent, I know that's probably going to be tomorrow night for y'all. But regardless, love all of you, and have a most blessed, precious day in Yahushua.